branch of the government. So the executive branch of the government refers to the roles and powers of a president. Ano siya? Ha? When you say executive, the roles and power of a president. So, muna siya, diyan na siya naka-tie up ang executive branch. So, historically speaking, the United States of America granted independence on July 4th. So, in accordance with the Philippine Independence Act or the Tidings-McDuffie Act. So, President Harry S. Truman issued Proclamation 5695 officially recognizing the independence of the Philippines. From that day on, the Philippine government evolved and nourishes as we move forward over the course of time. So this is the timeline. Ang kaning number 3 refers to the years. Years. So from 1945, so Rojas, Quirino, Magsaysay, Garcia,
Dako ganing Marcos.
Marcos. So from 1965 to 1985, Marcos has been serving as the president.
10 years? 20
Yes.
years.
Then after him is Corazon, Ramos, Estrada, Gloria Macapagal, and Noyne Aquino, then Duterte up to BBM. So as mentioned, though, under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the three branches of the government were made to ensure that the government is effective and citizens' rights are protected. So the legislative makes the law. So the name of our legislative branch is called the Congress. So ang Congress is divided into two, the Senate and the House of Representatives. What do you call the legislative branch of the government? The Congress. Muna tawag sa ato ang legislative body. Kasi tawag sa atong legislative body ganit. Muna tawag sa gahimo sa tuwag talang. The executive carries out the law. So, president and the vice president, followed by the cabinet. The cabinet refers to the departments. So, when you say cabinet gani, governmentally speaking, it refers to the departments of the government. Give me an example of an department of the government.
Education.
Cabinet na siya.
Agriculture.
So the judicial is the one who evaluates the law or interpret the law. So the judicial is the one who interprets or evaluates the law. Okay, so this is the cycle. No? So kayo mo tanawon, the Congress, the executive and the judicial. So na sila ay cycle tanan. Okay, so for example, Congress approves presidential nominations and controls the budget. So it's the Congress. We will not deal so much with that kay lain na sila nga topic. So kay muna ang composition sa Philippine government. So legislative crafts laws, judiciary interprets, executive executes, and ensures proper implementation. So the Philippine President, part of the executive branch, is outlined in Article 7 of the 1987 Constitution. Asa na silang kwan? So the Philippine President is
Part of executive branch.
these are the roles of the president, the head of the state and the head of the government. So he is also the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of the Philippines. So that includes the police, the army, navy, and air force. So pwede naman diya. Ang marine ko na siya sa army. Marine. Like mo tong marines nga sa navy. Okay. So the president also is the chief. Quiet sa one day. Quiet sa. A chief of executive of all executive departments, bureaus, and offices. So that is the role of the Philippine president. So, Article 7, Section 1. The president holds roles of both head of state and head of government. So the qualification of presidency are detailed in Article 7. So muna siya ang qualification sa president. First is dapat natural born citizen of the Philippines. Dapat Filipino good. Number 2, registered voter, able to read and write. So muna na yung qualification. Kabalo lang ka mo basa, kabalo po ka mo. At least 40 years of age on the day of election. So muna ang dapat nga edad sa mudagan ng presidente. At least 40 years ang edad. Ano na ha?
Tambay na karas, kablo kablo.
Pwede na ko. Basta kay 40 na yung edad. Then a resident of the Philippines for at least 10 years immediately preceding such as election. So dapat na mga uban Filipino class nga tao diri na then 40 na ang edad pero dito na puyo sa uban nasod. So dapat nakapuyo gid siya diri og at least 10 years. Ayan siya pwede may mo presidente. So the Vice President in the Philippines shares qualifications and terms of office with the President, elected simultaneously and removed in the same manner. So the Vice President in the Philippines can be appointed to cabinet, and this appointment doesn't require confirmation. So pareha ni Sara sa una, Vice President siya ni BBM. Gi-appoint siya as Secretary sa Department of Education. Pwede man siya i-appoint. Pwede siya ma-appoint sa cabinet. Then, the President and Vice President in the Philippines are elected directly by people for 6 years term. So, pila ka tuig ang Vice President?
6 years.
6 years. So, o dili pa man dito siya. Ang katuya is, ang giada pa sa iya is katong 1935 Constitution ba? Ang sa 1935 Constitution ba kay ang gingon nito kay 4 years ang president pero 2 ka term. So na-re-elect man siya, nakadaog man siya, di mo tong 8 years plus 2 pa dayon nga katong siya naghimo sa bagong constitution. So the president can't be re-elected. So during this kanang constitution, dili na pwede ma-re-elect ang presidente. And anyone who succeeds and serves as president for more than 4 years is eligible for re-election to the same office. So sa may pasabutan ni, basta gani na presidente na ka, dili na ka pwede mudagan. Pero kung less than 4 years ka na himo ka presidente kay example lang ha, scenario. Example lagi. Namatay ang president. Pero 3 years ra, aya na human yung term. So pwede pa ka mudagan as president. Pero kung namatay ang president nga more than 4 years na nga ikaw nagpuli, dili na siya pwede. So the powers of the president. So first, the powers of the President of the Philippines are specially outlined in Executive Order number 292 series of 1987. So first, power of control over the executive branch. So tanan nga departments, bureaus, offices, siya ang nai-control. So power of ordinance or ordinance power. So pwede siya maghimo og mga issuances. For example, i-declare niya nga holiday karon, wala power na sa presidente. Only the president can declare those issuances. So muna ang mga different issuances. So, what are the different issuances?
Executive orders, administrative orders, proclamations, memorandum orders.
Ano siya? Lain-lain na sila. Ang executive is rules of a general. Kana mga rules na siya, ang executive orders. Administrative orders are orders addressing the government employees. Proclamation, muna siya mga date or declaring a status. So proclamation kanang mga holiday or mayon nga national emergency na ta. Then memorandum orders, acts of precedence on matters of on subordinates sa iyahang mga sulugoon. Ngayon, memorandum circulars the president desired to bring to the attention of all some of the department, agencies, or bureaus. So, kani siya, issuance siya po ni. Kung na siya ipatawag ng mga department heads. Dayon, general or special orders, commands of the president in his capacity as commander-in-chief. So, kanabitaw na siya ay pa-operationan na gusto niya ipasulong na nga bukid kay Intel, oh. So the third power of the president is power over aliens. So the president of the Philippines has certain power over non-Filipinos in the Philippines. So siya na siya power sa kanang mga dili Filipino. Oh. Mga foreigners. Okay, so the power of eminent domain. So ang Nadia is the government can acquire properties with compensation depending on the value of the property. Now, there is a term there, escheat. Power of eminent domain diya sa kanang the president shall determine when it is necessary power to direct escheat. Napod siya diya sa reversion proceeding. So kanang escheat gani class, may tabo na siya kung usa ka property namatay ang tag-iya. Unya wala siya last will and testament. Unya wala pud siya kaliwat nga heirs ang tawag, heirs.
Katong HEIRS. Tabagbana at sa katong merang.
Kung wala po siya kaliwat, so pwede na kuhaon diretso sa gobyerno ang property. Sa gara ni siya may tabo sa yuta din. Yeah, sa yuta niya. Ang kuan pod class, ang gobyerno dapat siya power gyud nga kanang i-award ang yuta o ang property sa mga tao. For example, kanang ato nga lugar nga ang tag-iya ato nga hacienda is patay na. So sa una man gud kay dili man kay siya bililon ang yuta gyud. So gitrabaho sa mga tao and then after for many years so gi-occupy sa mga tao, so gi-award dayon sa gobyerno sa ilaha. So that's the power of eminent domain sa government. So the president also has the power to reserve lands of the public and private domain of the government. So the president shall have the power to reserve for settlement. So muna akong gingon ganina. Part ni siya sa power of the president sa eminent domain. Nga iyang i-reserve ang land for settlement. Muna nga na, pareha na diha. If you see that subdivision there, kana siya power of eminent domain na sa gobyerno. Nga for settlement na siya nga lugar. When you say settlement, kanang pabahay ba? Pahimutang to mga tao nga walay balay sa lugar nga nanay balay. Okay, so he or she shall also have the power to reserve from scale or other disposition. So, kanabang case-to-case basis, kung ang isa kayuta, conflict siya, so wala gyud sakto nga tag-iya, so the president has the power. Then the power over ill-gotten wealth. So the president shall direct the Solicitor General to institute proceedings to recover properties unlawfully acquired by republic officials. So the Solicitor General acts as the representative of the President. He represents the President in some cases, in some affairs. So siya ang decide po. So power over ill-gotten wealth, because there are officials class that acquired wealth during their office. Example, governor siya, yung dagan kay siya gipangkuha nga mga kabtangan during sa iyang pagka-gobernador. So ill-gotten siya, ill-gotten kay kanang muragi take advantage niya iyang pagka-official to acquire properties. So the president has the power to recover ill-gotten wealth. And that is what also happened to the former President Marcos Sr. Because accordingly, he acquired a lot of ill-gotten wealth during his presidency. Imagine 10 years ba siya nga naimong presidente. So, and accordingly, dagan kay gold nga iyang gipang taguan during his presidency. So, moto nga, isa gyapon na siya sa na-raise nga issue to recover the ill-gotten wealth niya. Most of the banknotes, other term for money, banknotes, were deposited in Switzerland. Kaya ang Swiss bank daw kuno ang isa sa pinaka-secured nga bangko. So number 5, the president has the power of appointment. He may appoint official of the Philippine government as provided by the Constitution and the law of the Philippines. So the president can appoint government officials. For example, si Bato, former PNP chief na siya. Hindi siya former senator. Senator pa siya karon. Like, Senator Bato de la Rosa was appointed as the PNP chief. So when we say PNP chief, he is the head of the Philippine National Police. So provided that the person has qualification. Dili po pwede nga mo diretso ra siya og appoint ng tambay niya, di pag kabalo og sa himong application letter, di kabalo, di po pwede. So, and the same also applies in all other departments and bureaus. So, siya ang magpili kung kinsa iyang ibutang nga head ana nga mga opisina. So, number 6, power of general supervision over local government. So, the President of the Philippines as chief, dili na siya chef, chief executive, has the mandate to supervise local governments in the Philippines, despite their autonomous status as provided by Republic Act No. 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Codes of 1991. Okay, so inani mo siya class, ang President, he has the supervision of all the local governments. So what does it mean? Gikan sa provincial, municipal o barangay. So siya ang naay supervision ana. Kay executive man siya. Bisan tuod nga ang province na siya gitawag og autonomous status. when we say autonomous status, kana bang the province can decide and create ordinances by themselves as long as it upholds the common good for the people. So, ina na ang autonomous. Ito ba yung autonomous?
O sila kalong as long as makaamahan ka.
Okay. Whatever. Okay, other powers. So aside from the aforementioned powers of the President of the Philippines, he can also exercise powers enumerated in the Constitution and the power given to him by law. So dagan pag powers ang President nga naka-stipulate sa Constitution. Again, remember ha, ang Constitution is the law of the land sa Philippines. Diha makita tanan ang pawalakad sa Pilipinas. Ang gobyerno, ang mga tao, ang mga katungdanan sa gobyerno, o sa officials, mga katungdanan sa presidente, nadiya tanan
Sa Constitution.
sa Constitution. What do you call the Constitution?
The law of the land.
Oh, yes, the law of the land, pero what is its name? 1987 Constitution.